Welcome to Jackass Politics short for you today. We are going to debate whether or not you think that Trump is actually a fascist. So, Ian, Trump's out here saying that he's going to have Greenland and that military force is on the table.
Yeah.
Is that fascist or not fascist?
Is just wanting a territory in and of itself fascist? Probably not. I would say not. It's stupid. I mean, a military conquest of Greenland is just absurd. But I don't know. Probably not in and of itself.
I don't know if you saw this. Mike Lee put out a tweet saying, make Greenland great again and produce more CO2. So do they believe in climate change now? Is that what the fuck that's supposed to mean?
I don't know. I don't like. We're just totally off the rails now. I mean, it's fucking absurd. Do I think? Yeah, that not fascism. But let me ask you this, and I'm pretty sure this is an easy answer for you and me. Does Trump saying that he is very serious about running for a third term make him a fascist?
Yes.
How bold
Especially
of
since it's
you.
directly against the Constitution. I don't know if you heard how he said he's going to do this. He's
Yeah.
going to have JD Vance run again and be the president, but let him actually be the president.
So just like a take your child to school day or something. Like
I think it's more like, I don't know if you remember years ago, Putin supposedly stepped down, right?
yeah.
And then he had his, equivalent of a VP be the president, and he was the VP, but he was really still the president, right? Like he did everything. He's just taking a page right out of Putin's book.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's fascism. It is.
I would say revoking the citizenship of college students without notifying
Yeah.
the students
Mhm.
and also the universities,
Mhm.
fascist as fuck.
Yeah. Very fascist.
Like using ICE to just disappear somebody off the street for writing an op-ed,
For something you
fascist
don't
as
like.
fuck.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what happened to freedom of speech. I thought this was the party of freedom of speech.
Well, then you had what was her name? Valerie Sprantz or Spats? I don't know. She was doing she's from Indiana. She was doing a town hall, and she said if you commit crimes, you do not get due process. Fascist as fuck. Because, like, how do you know that somebody, like, the government makes mistakes, right? Like, we all know.
When does due process come into play if you're not being accused of a crime?
Right. Like, number one, if you are in this country, legal or illegal,
Yeah.
you have rights.
You have.
Like, that's the whole purpose of rights.
Mhm.
Like when I went to school for political science, one of the classes I had to take was talking about where did the idea for, the founders get of rights. And they believed that it comes from God.
Yeah.
Right. That in nature, you have rights just giving to you. The government doesn't give you rights.
Yep.
These are just things that exist that you have. So to say that just because somebody is in our country legally or illegally, they have rights. But then again, also it goes back to how do you know if they're in the country legally or illegally if they don't have fucking due process?
It doesn't make sense.
I mean, it does if you're a fascist.
It does if you just want to use it as a tool to, get people of color out of the country.
Taking and disappearing people and not giving them due process and revoking citizenship. It always starts, Nazi Germany started with college. Like the dictatorships always crack down on college students first.
Yep.
And
I mean, that's where most of the loud free speech occurs.
Right. And it's so easy to say, well, I'm not a college student. I'm not here, illegally, or I'm not here on a visa. I mean, but the main guy that they took away at Columbia was here legally.
Yeah.
Like he had a green card and they
Hmm.
just revoked the shit.
Yeah.
Like
And you can
that's not
see,
something that you just fucking do.
no, and you can see, like when we had Jack on last episode, you know, that he was obviously a little nervous about that because he's somebody that speaks out on some of the same things. Now he's obviously a white dude, so maybe he's got a little bit more protection there, but still, I mean, it's just crazy. And you got Christy Nome taking that, you know, photo op in front of a bunch of jailed drug cartel members.
Which that was green screen. There's no way in hell that that was real.
It looked so fucking weird.
Yeah.
It had to be, but this is
Wearing a
just, I mean,
$60,000 fucking watch.
fucking ridiculous propaganda. Like that's all that is, and
So
it's just so weird to see that in the United States.
as an elected official that's on the Democratic side, all of this shit scares the fuck out of me because
Yeah,
at what point, I mean, we sit on here and talk a lot of shit. At what point do they just say, hey, Adam and Ian, they're, enemies
yeah,
of the state
yeah,
and lock us the fuck up
yeah. I mean, it
and
makes
don't
you,
give us
and
due process?
that's their whole point, right? That's their whole design is to make people uh, try to make people afraid to speak out, and in some regards, make what would otherwise be probably really talented people sit out elections and not just not vote, but not run. A lot of people just might not see the benefit of running for office anymore, and might see it as something extremely dangerous to their lives.
So what we're going to ask for you today is if you're watching this, please pay attention, please speak out, and make sure that you are noticing that this shit is turning into fascism real quick, but also like, share, and promote our videos. We thank you for all your help, and we are eternally grateful if you subscribe to us.
Yep.
So that's it for today. We'll
And
see you.
we're gonna keep talking that shit, so you should too.
Absolutely.